Good morning, gamers! Coming at you with a brand new game. This is Diablo 4, in case you don't know that. Today we're going to talk about the Glyphs, which, if you don't know, they go in the Paragon board. After you hit level 50 and beat the campaign, all that good stuff, you'll start getting Paragon points. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and just open up the Paragon system here. So, here is what you'll see around level 50 and a half. You'll be getting these points. You start here, obviously, and you can go work your way around, get all these nodes. But today we're going to talk about glyphs specifically, which those go in these glyph socket notables that you have to allocate. So if I didn't have this, for example, I would have to go, click it, and now I can put one of these glyphs into this socket, and it will have various effects. Just for an example, let's go ahead and choose one that works with my build, which is a poison one I'm trying to find. I believe it's this one. Yeah, tracker. So these can come in magic and rare, so blue and yellow. I'm not sure if you can ever upgrade them, but we're just going to focus on the rare ones because those are probably the best. So these have a level similar to Diablo 3's legendary gems, and you level them up in a very similar way. We'll get to that in a second. But they have a radius, which determines the amount of passives on the Paragon board that affect the glyph. So for example, this one has a radius of 3, so 3 squares in every direction except I think diagonally, they will go and be influenced. So let's just go ahead and put this into the socket so I can show you what that looks like. So as you can see, the 3 nodes over here are highlighted in red, away from the center, and then a little bit off to the side. So it's not really a radius because it's a square, but you can at least see the influence of the radius. Now, that's the radius. It improves as you get the glyph to a higher level. I believe it goes to a max of 4, so essentially for this node specifically, it would cover these passives on the outside of the tree, and then they would be highlighted in red once this thing reaches level 15. And for the next line, the bonus, every 5 int, you deal 2% increased damage to poison enemies. So what that does is just simply adds a line of text onto any node on this board that says plus int. So if I were to allocate this one right here, it would probably say, plus 7 int, and then under it, plus 2 to poisoned enemies. So that's basically what these do. They affect passives in the radius of the socket that you put them in. And then you'll see there's another line, the additional bonus, if the requirements are met. And these effects are typically pretty powerful from what I've been seeing. This one specifically, poison damage effects last 33% longer, but the requirement for this is to have 25 total intelligence on the board where the red outline is. So right now you can see I only have 5 out of 25 since I just have this node. This does mean sometimes you will not be able to activate the bonus on certain boards, as I think this board in particular, the one you start with, is fixed, but later on when you get the connecting boards where you can combine them and switch them around, you might not even have a radius where you can satisfy the int. I don't even know if this one does. It might be close. Yeah, I think I could probably get it if I got every single intelligence node here, or if I leveled it up and then I could take like a 7 intelligence node instead of a 5 and maybe get there easier. And then, I was talking about the level earlier. Basically how you do that is the same thing as Diablo 3. So I'm in the end of a nightmare dungeon here that I just did. As you might know, when you finish these, a big bubble pops up, which is the invulnerability bubble, just to let you know that you've done the dungeon, and then this thing pops up, which is an interactable object that you can then upgrade the glyphs with. So we'll go ahead and click on that, and you can see I have a total of 4 experience from that dungeon, and I can click any of these glyphs that are in my inventory. So if I wanted to upgrade, you know, this one, for example, it shows you that, okay, it'll go to level 2 after this, and it will then scale the modifier on it as well. So it doesn't only go up in radius, it'll go up on the bonus. And if I can find my poison one, I can see what that will look like too. I'm not sure if that's even close to leveling. It's not, but I'm going to do this one anyway because I want to level this one up. So I'll only get 4 XP for this, but from this one, it's close to leveling up, so you can see how much percentage the damage will go up to once you get that level 2. And that is pretty much it. Hopefully that clears up this topic. If you need more guides and tips, let me know. I'd be happy to make another one. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.